So this is the downstairs toilet project that I'm working on. As you can see, this is the shelf area that I'm looking to improve. It's perfectly fine, but I really felt that a bit of mirror would complement it very well back there. I've chosen to use plastic mirror rather than glass mirror. For one, I'm superstitious and I'm worried about it breaking. Also, we've got children, so it might be more safe. So I ordered from SimplyPlastics. So these are the 3 mirror sheets that have come from SimplyPlastics. So this is the bathroom or the downstairs toilet just for the plastics just resting there, so you get an idea of how it will look. Next I'm going to fix them up just using some cheap grab adhesive I got from Wilko. It is important to measure it correctly because despite the fact that this looking square, each level is actually slightly different width and height. So SimplyPlastics allow you to order exactly the right size. So I've got 3 different sizes going in here. This is the power adhesive I'm going to use. There's literally no weight in the mirror at all, so it just needs a couple of dabs. I'm not using no nails, it's too expensive. This Wilko grabs about £2.50, £3, and it's perfectly good enough for the job. So this is what I'm going to use. So all I've done now is just put the 3 sheets in there, just to make sure we got the right ones on the right shelf, and just tested them to make sure that they fit squarely onto the wall. As you can see, I've just left a little 5mm movement in each side, so there's enough room to put them up. Because you do actually need to put them in triangular so that they actually fit them in, because the cut is that perfect. So what I'm going to do is just chuck a little bit of grab on each corner now. As I've said, there's no weight in it, so I'm just literally putting a little dab in each corner just to secure it evenly. Obviously you don't want too much and too close to the edges because it will spray out, so just a few dabs here or there is fine. And that's the first piece up, just to complete the process with the other ones. That's the bottom one on. That's the top one up, but as you can see, classic example how the wall is not square, so make sure you measure twice, cut once. So that's the first overview. I'm just going to let that dry for half an hour, hour or so, and then I'm going to clean it up and put it all back. Just finished smoothing the glue out and a quick wipe down. It looks much better already. Okay, so as a review of SimplyPlastics then, you can see here on their website, SimplyPlastics.com. I would rate them very well, I would recommend them. 2 things to note really. The price for the work I had done was quite expensive, I felt, for what it was. This is the invoice here, and for the 3 sheets that I ordered cut to size, choosing the 3mm thickness, the correct spaces, etc. Ended up coming out at £105. So not a lot of money to do the job, but quite a bit more than you might possibly have thought. I must say though, the plastics that come through were absolutely perfect. They were in excellent condition, well packed, and they are very much like mirror. You wouldn't know the difference. Some cheaper ones I've seen reviews often say they're not quite like mirror. That might be fun if you're just doing a background like what I did, but if you're actually going to use it for like seeing in and you know, getting dressed, etc., then you might want a proper mirror. If you want to do it, I've put the link in the description. I have also found a link to the suitable bondant. This is the no nails, which I said was too expensive, but actually they have it on offer at the moment. It's £4. It is the best one, so if you are going to do it, £4, I'd worth getting it. Again, I'll put a link in bio. And if you want to do the job on the cheap, this is exactly the same thing from Amazon. It's literally £3 a panel. So I don't doubt for any second this is not as good as the SimplyPlastics version, but if you're after a cheap effect, you'll probably be able to do the whole job for about, I don't know, probably about £20. and they got A5, A4, A3, etc. So if you see the sizes there, I'll put the link in bio. Let me know what you thought of this job. Let me know if you're going to do the same. I'd love to see how you get on doing a similar job. But yeah, if you want to use Simply Plastics, I would recommend them. Only negative is that they did take quite a while to deliver that, but that could be because of COVID. But anyway, all the best. Good luck.